I've watched you go from essentially curbing Mikey to having built a foundation that most married couples I know of would be jealous of.
Our story is not like many others. I fell in love with you when I was just 17. Before that, I was a frustrating teenage girl, convinced that romance at the wrong time could ruin all of my plans. But you were nothing like that.
My lovely dad, who just spoke up here, has been surrounded by women his entire life.
I guess I would just like to say congratulations. We're so happy for you.
You're good. Okay. She can't look at me. I made it worse too. Yes, you did. Your makeup not get out. I know. I said, is my makeup waterproof? And she said,
As we gather together, we do so in a celebration of one of the greatest gifts that God has given unto humanity. While it is far from the greatest gift, I think on the natural level, the notion of human love that is expressed within marriage, it is a love that is supposed to be transcendent. It is a love that is supposed to be beyond what we are capable of doing.
So obviously, firstly and foremostly, I'd like to welcome everybody here. So happy to see you all. Fabulous occasion. Love you, Katie. So, and I also obviously want to thank Mike and Lee for raising a fantastic kid. We are so happy to welcome him to our family.
I like to start off by making one thing clear. This is Mikey, not Mike. I cannot believe we have been knowing each other since preschool. That's pretty wild. Pretty much all the way through high school, people would stop us in public all the time and ask us if we were brothers. We'd always have to shake our head no and laugh. But Mikey was really like the brother I never had.
I feel like putting how I feel about my baby sister in a few paragraphs is almost nearly impossible. To somehow in some small way begin to describe just how much I love, respect, and most importantly, look up to my baby sister. I can't explain to you what growing up with two built-in best friends has meant to me, but I can say that I am who I am because of you guys. Where do I begin? You are one of the most stable pillars of my life.
I got a microphone in between.
I honestly can't think back on a memory that came before you were brought home.
When she was a small child, she was an interesting little kid. That's why her nickname is Dweezil.
Well, I'm watching him in the glass, and I'm like, well, somebody's coming behind me. Oh, hi, Katie. You look lovely. Crying already.
I've cried so many times today.
You look great.
I've never seen you good choke.
Well,
At the age of 3 or 4, she would walk around the house with a baby doll, and she would take it and put it underneath her t-shirt, and it was actually in the proper position, head down. And then she would announce to everybody that she was going to go and deliver it in the playroom. So she would go upstairs into the playroom and lay down on the carpet and in the proper position, and then she'd shove it out the proper way.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me.
20-some years later, I'm so glad he has found someone as great as Katie. I would like to say, Mikey, how lucky you are to leave here tonight with a wife who is beautiful, kind, and caring.
Katie, you are the most important person in my life, even more so than Heather. But don't tell her that.
Okay.
I have known that since we started dating that I wanted to marry you.
And Katie, you are just as lucky. You will leave here tonight with a beautiful new dress and a wonderful bouquet of flowers. Cheers to a beautiful couple and a special night.
Today I will say I do, but I really mean that I will. I will take your hand and I will stand by your side every day for the rest of my life. I will fight for your happiness and be there for your successes. And I will strive to make you smile. I will be there for when you're happy, but even more when you're sad. I'll stand by you through any challenge, and I will be your cornerstone in life.